Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I honestly did not plan to make this video, but I usually film content on days I get my haircuts because it's the one day out of every other month where I just look the most visually appealing because I don't know how to style my hair. I get a cut. Once I take a shower after that, it doesn't look as good. So originally I had planned to film other content, but then I couldn't finish the scripts in time, and yeah, we're just doing like a chill, talking about random shit while I also do random shit. Before I start getting into my random spiel, I actually spilled coffee on my favorite new pair of jeans today, so I soaked her in the water a little bit, and now I'm gonna attempt to get the stain out. So let's go. There she is. She's wet. Oh god, wait. You know, it's messy, okay? Forgive me. It's been a long week. To be honest, the other reason why I'm filming this video is because I'm very behind on editing because of the fact that for the past few weeks I had to teach extra classes, so I haven't had as much time to edit. There were some days where I had 12-hour work days. Even if I only had 9-hour work days, which is still 3 hours more than my normal work day, I had a weird gap in between, so I'd had to still be in the general area for 3 hours, and then I have to go back to work, and I still get home at like 10:30. So it was just basically working 12 hours still, because I would just be like editing or some shit during that time. Yeah, it's been absolutely horrendous, but I'm doing it because I need money. So this is the culprit. It does not look that bad when it's wet. I don't even know where it is, to be honest. Did it just fade away? It might look different when it's dry. Maybe I'll let it dry a little. Okay, while I wait for that to dry, something else I do every weekend, I kind of sanitize my products because things like your phone, they get real dirty. Especially because I'm using them in public spaces so often. Like I put my phone down during work. I work with 10 to 14-year-olds and I don't know where their hands have been, so. To be honest, lately I have just been potatoing at home because it's too freaking hot to be outside. There has been very valuable time spent being at home. I still kind of go outside like earlier today to get my hair cut, and it's been really nice just to be a little more present, just walk around the city even if it's by myself. When I did move out of my other place, I did want to focus more on just having alone time, because obviously when you have roommates, that's really hard to do. If you want to be alone, you have to leave your house. So also, if you noticed, I did move. I'm going to post the whole moving process later because there's stuff I still haven't gotten from my apartment yet, and I want the apartment to be completely finished when I show you guys the apartment. So there will be a couple videos where I'm just in my apartment, but you guys don't even know what most of my apartment looks like yet. So look forward to that. Hopefully I will do that soon, but I also don't have the money to buy everything I need yet. So yeah, I still don't have basic things like plates or dishware. Next up is my laptop. So I've actually come up with very just random ideas while I'm by myself, or just my brain is wandering off into the depths of the galaxy. Sometimes I just think of weird business ideas. Hear me out. Let me prepare my presentation. My first idea. As we all know, in the very beginning of 2020, we've seen a rapid growth in the development of AI technology. For example, ChatGPT. We've also seen AI technology with idols. Can you even call them idols? VTubers. I literally can't think of anything else. But hear me out. AI generated feet pics.
Estoy loco.
I've talked about this idea with a few of my friends to see what their thoughts are on it. Most of them think it's actually not that bad. I know some people have some really interesting tastes. I'm not king shaming anybody. But what if the foot they've been looking for their entire lives doesn't exist? Well, we here at Feet AI have come up with the problem to that.
Wait a damn minute.
The solution to that problem. Because our AI generated feet pics can take any description you feed it and produce the perfect foot for your needs. Personally, I would not use this product because I'm not into feet. But as we've seen, there is a market out there. When I brought this up to some of my friends, I think some of their questions were like, so would the customer know that they're fake, or would it just be kind of scamming them? That part I don't know, because maybe there is an appeal to the fact that these feet pics are real. Without that, it might lose its value. But I think I actually searched it up with my friends once, and it does exist. I just had to make a better version of it. Now, I'm not actually considering doing this. I just thought it'd be fun. It was funny, because there's literally AI for everything now, and we're all just gonna become robots. But maybe that's for the better, because humans are killing the earth anyway. Okay, now the next business idea actually came from one of my personal experiences via one of my woman identifying friends who just had a really horrible toxic relationship with her boyfriend. And I feel like that's such a common case. Like the amount of women who are gaslit but still are not able to break up with their boyfriends because, I mean, their boyfriends trick them and manipulate them into staying with them is just so sad. Obviously, I have not experienced that before, and I can't even imagine what it feels like to be in a relationship like that. And I'm sure there are a lot of gender dynamics that come into play that contribute to this widespread problem. Even just watching my friend go through that felt so horrible, because like they would rant about it so often, but then the next time you see them, you're like, oh, how are things going with XYZ? And they're like, oh no, everything's fine. He did something nice for me today. And it's just like you want to help them, but obviously you can't do anything because you're not the one in the relationship. So my whole idea is getting the boyfriend to break up with the girlfriend, or actually it doesn't have to be any specific gender person. Getting the non-toxic person out of that toxic relationship by getting the toxic one to do the breaking up. Because obviously the non-toxic person in the relationship has a hard time doing that themselves. How would you do this, you may ask? Well, the solution is simple. You hire a team from our company of A-list actors, and they will slowly enter the life of that toxic person without them knowing. Maybe there'll be a neighbor who just moved into one of the apartment units in the building. Maybe there'll be a random lady who walks their dog in the same park that that toxic person does. Or maybe there'll be a new regular at that toxic person's favorite bar that they go to cheat on the non-toxic person. Whatever the case may be, they will slowly use their incredible method acting to get into that person's life, and then slowly ruin them and suggest, just subtly, that all of their problems are coming from the non-toxic person, and eventually they will break up. And at the same time, you will ruin their lives without them even knowing. Yes. I think part of this comes from the fact that I would want to do some acting. Like, I just thought it would be so fun to just be that person, to befriend that person without them even knowing. And then as I'm thinking about all the horrible things I've heard about them from their significant other, that would motivate me to polish my acting skills, and I would feel less guilty about ruining this person's life. It's low-key giving World of the Married. I don't know if you've watched that K-drama. Sorry, I had to turn on the light because it's getting pretty dark. What was I saying? Oh yeah, World of the Married is basically this K-drama about this woman who gets cheated on by her husband and she has a son, and then she does everything to ruin his life. I don't want to spoil too much. It's a pretty good K-drama. I would definitely watch it if I were you. That's my grand old idea. I mean, it kind of sounds like a lot of fun. Currently cleaning my AirPods right now. I think people forget how disgusting this stuff turns because there's a lot of just dust and grime. I don't know if you can see. Hello, product is here. That does not help. See, I bought this camera because it's supposed to do really well with this stuff. Oh, maybe because it's not on product mode. There's just always like gunk in here because of your earwax, and it's really disgusting. How have you guys been lately? I know I mentioned earlier that I have enjoyed my alone time, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm technically not getting enough socializing time as I should be. Talking to you guys through the comments has made me feel like I am not as lonely, and who knows, maybe that is kind of unhealthy because I'm relying on parasocial relationships rather than in-person real relationships. But I think that is kind of the band-aid I need for now. I have also been a lot more active on Instagram. By the way, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram or TikTok, make sure to go follow if you want to see just more stuff that I don't post on YouTube, because there's just a lot of things I put on there, like polls for video ideas or just random stuff that comes up during the day. I honestly used to think that people really did not give a shit about anything I posted on social media, so I would just only post, honestly, only if I posted a new YouTube video. But then I realized if I'm not posting some of the stuff I want to, that really takes away from me. Like, if I want to post something, I should post it, regardless of what anyone thinks. I think the biggest fear, I guess, was, oh, what if someone I know unfollows me because they're annoyed with the stuff I post? Well, now I realize that I don't need that person to follow me in the first place if they didn't want to watch my content, because my content is a reflection of who I am. You know, I don't need that person in my life if they don't like the real me. Yeah, I'm like slowly trying to unlearn that fear, and it is really nice, and it's been a lot easier to do that because you guys respond to my stories in a very positive way. So thank you guys so much for comments, not only on my YouTube videos but also on my Instagram stories, posts, whatnot. I am trying, if you haven't noticed, a little bit harder to post more, not just stories but little reels and TikTok videos. Ideally, if this ever happens and I get to do content creation full-time, which is a dream, I would put out more content on TikTok and Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. But for now, I'm not really gonna have a schedule for that. Like, if I have extra time to edit a short form video, I will do that and post it. If I don't, then it just doesn't go up that week. Let's check on the stain. Okay, I'm honestly starting to think that this stain just did not exist, because it was around this like kneecap area. Is that it? No, that's too low. But is there anything else I have to say? I don't know. Yeah, sorry this video wasn't as visually stimulating or exciting. I am working very hard to think of new content ideas, and I actually have some pretty interesting stuff planned ahead, so look forward to that. Thank you guys so much, and if you guys have any thoughts about anything I said in the video, or you have more content ideas, because I'm always looking for more content ideas, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I will see you in the next video. Bye!